And now, Minion Works presents Freelance Heroism.
We started with the wiener talk too early in the last one. You got upset. You're like, you don't just wiener. You start about something else, and then you work your way into wiener. I'm like, yeah, you're right. You're right. When you're right, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
But in all fairness, that's just where you started recording. I'm pretty certain we didn't just log in and be like, wieners, right? Dicks, am I right, fellas? All right, so what did you want us to... What did you want to start with? I think we should shit talk first.
Oh, okay.
And that way we can get a vibe of where we're at. You ready for the beef down, bro? Mad beef. Go.
What?
This is the intro to our beef down.
Oh, okay.
Or beef off? Beef off sounds gross. Beef
Yeah.
down sounds bad. Beef down sounds bad too.
Yeah, it all sounds bad.
Is there better shit talk-a-palooza?
Insultathon?
Insultathon? Insultathon sounds like a robot. Like a robot sent back from the past to make fun of people.
A robot sent from the past?
Come with me if you want to get burned. Ray is so dumb she tripped over a cordless phone.
Dees is so weirdly tall that he has to sit in the back seat to drive because he has Slenderman spaghetti arms.
Ray is so dumb she lost a game of Scrabble to her alphabet soup.
Dees's mail system sucks because he lives on top of a beanstalk.
Ray is so short she exercises by running 2 inches every morning.
Dees is the real life inspiration for Honey, I Blew Up the Kid.
Ray is so short her legs don't have knees. Just one really long femur with shoes at the end.
That one's just weird.
I know, but it's so funny though.
All of Dees's clothes are custom made from old circus tents.
You're so short you did a sack race in a sock.
Your car is actually just a big blue ox.
Rachel is so lonely and short that she paints minis because she wants friends.
It's a very layered insult.
It's super accurate. That's the weirdest part, right? Like, oh, I just want friends. And I also want that friend to have a blue hat.
Dees doesn't pick up women anymore because last time he did, he got shot off a skyscraper.
By planes. That's the worst part. Last week, Rachel had to be rushed to the hospital because she fell over when she was eating cereal.
How do you fall over eating cereal?
Well, you're about the same height as the bowl, so you were leaning over, fell in. Luckily, you were able to grasp one of those Fruit Loops and hang on.
Okay.
They got there just in time to medevac you out using a RC copter.
Okay. When Dees was a teenager, he had to use a flatbed trailer as a skateboard.
Ray is so short that when she reads a book, she has to use a grappling hook to turn the page.
Dees needs wireless headphones when we play because he has to stand on the opposite side of the room in order to get his giant head in frame.
That's fresh coming from you, giant head. Rachel's so short that she one time had a chia seed in 3 courses.
The real reason Dees doesn't go outside is because he has to duck for low-flying aircraft.
Rachel is a limbo champion. One time, she walked right under a closed door.
Every year, peasants show up at Dees's door to offer him cattle, so that way he won't destroy their crops.
Listen, bean, thank you. I want the bean. Rachel is so tiny, she went to a flea circus and only had to buy a children's ticket. She rides a grasshopper to work.
That's more than 10.
Okay, I'm sorry. She's so short, her luggage is considered barely on.
Are you done insulting my height?
I'm thinking about it. Well, because I can only use height. There's a bunch of really good ones in here. Rachel.
Let's cutting this. Are you done? You're not done.
No, Ray is so short, her favorite road trip was to the mailbox. Oh, man. I think if I had to choose my favorite one, it's the knees one. No knees, just like the guy from King of the Hill. You should see her rollerblade. She just like. Oh, it's so funny. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm done.
Okay.
Hey, freelancers! Welcome back to Freelance Heroism. I'm Dees.
And I'm Rachel.
We're a D&D 5e actual play podcast. Our current campaign is The Curse of Strahd, a gothic horror-inspired setting in the dangerous and fog-shrouded land of Ravenloft.
While the setting is serious, our heroes are not. Will they actually be able to defeat the vampire lord Strahd and restore peace to Ravenloft? Or will they just steal goats and invoice villagers? Join us and find out on this episode, Angry Birds.
Last episode, the party encountered a tiefling named Tobias, go figure, who was being attacked by undead spirits. After helping him defeat the undead, they learned he was on a personal quest from his queen to find and kill a wraith.
The party agreed to accompany Tobias on his mission to find the wraith, where they tracked it to a small town that had been decimated by the undead. They located the wraith in the church in the center of town, where the professional decided to walk into the building alone. I'm sure he'll be fine.
Right through the front door.
Yeah.
As you do, the wraith turns immediately and looks right at you. I mean, you saw the specters before, but this thing, it's beyond what they were.
It's a specter gadget.
No. But the wraith just
fantastic. Jake, that was so good.
It begins to focus on you.
Go gadget necromancy.
Now, you can hear crying inside now as you get in for the person trapped.
Don't touch it. It's a witch like Left 4 Dead.
Wowzers.
In my mind, do I know what language wraiths speak?
Give me an intelligence check.
To know the language?
Yeah.
Just flat intelligence? I don't need like a...
I mean, if you want to add religion to it, you can. If you want to add arcana, you can. Or arcanta.
I would like to do that. Hold on. 17.
When it comes to wraiths and the studies you've done and different things you've read, especially with all the research you've been doing in Ravenloft, thanks to the books you've collected, wraiths speak whatever language, or they understand whatever languages they understood when they were alive.
Okay.
So, unless you actually know what he was before he died and came back, in the very spiteful, ghastly form you see before you.
Can I just roll through my languages that I know?
That's fine.
I'm gonna say common. I'm gonna say
this is gonna be like that dude in Mummy where he's holding up each one.
Yes, Betty.
I'm like, hey, what's up?
One of these is bound to work.
In common, did he react?
Yeah, he looks. Common. Yeah, it zeroes in on you as it moves around. Just focusing on you and kind of growls back.
Like, are you trying to get in there? Point over to where the person is.
It nods.
Perhaps we could make a deal.
Cue fiddle music.
It looks at you oddly like, Like he didn't understand deal.
A bargain. A trade. Quid pro quo.
Second breakfast.
So it growls at you with a hiss in the wind.
He just growls. He doesn't speak.
Mm-mm.
Have I made it to the doorway yet?
You're near it, yeah.
I want to say.
Can I see this thing yet?
What are you gonna say, Dees, before Jake shoots it?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I was gonna say if you give me a moment to talk to this person, once I get all the information out of him, I won't need him anymore, and then you can have him.
Give me a deception.
God damn it.
But why is he rolling a deception? We have already established that this is evil Dees, and good Dees is out there somewhere doing other things.
Yeah, you established that, did you? That's why the mirror was broken.
Is it going to end up being like the episode of South Park where there's evil Cartman and good Cartman?
If you only knew.
I got a 9. So
Well done.
It lunges at you.
Dees has a removable goatee.
I would like to roll an initiative off because I knew that lie was going to come out poorly.
Or can I get to shoot it?
I will give Jake a chance to shoot it before it lunges at you.
Okay.
All right. Am I able to get both my shots off or just one?
You can take 2.
Fantastic. All right. I've
Boy,
got.
I hope that guy couldn't hear through the door.
Okay, I am not using sharpshooter on this.
It wouldn't be the first time you tried to make a deal with the devil.
I knew that's why I asked about the 1, because I just needed a ruling on whether or not I could just tell him the truth, and he would assume it was a lie.
All right, I got a 16 and a 23 to hit.
Both hit.
All right, I am using Hail of Thorns with this at second level. So I've got arrow damage. Let me get that first here. Total of 20 points from the arrows. Hail of Thorns is 19 and damn it.
I didn't know that was a number.
19 and yeah, well it is now. 19 and 9 dex save for half on that.
Your Hail of Thorns don't go through. You're only firing your shots right before it attacks.
Okay, well, the Hail of Thorns goes with the shots.
Okay.
How Hail of Thorns works is it splinters the arrow.
What that does is the arrows go, and then everything in a 5-foot radius around that arrow gets pulverized with thorns.
Okay, so how much damage is you shooting in a 5-foot radius?
That is going to be a total of 28 points. There's a dex save for half on that.
Dees, what's your dex save at?
6.
The invoice is in the mail, don't worry.
You want me to roll one?
First of all, is it within 5 feet of him?
Yes.
Do you want me to roll one?
I think, okay, I was going on the assumption I would get the shot off before it was that close. Okay. Sorry, Dees.
Plus 3, so 22.
Sorry.
Alright, so it's 14 a Dees. And
then it'll be 38 total, unless it made it save.
It made it save?
Alright, so then it's 24.
All right.
Wait.
Total,
So
because
this-
the arrows hit it.
Wait.
This is an attack that I saw him do?
It came from behind you.
Fucker. Oh, wait, I did set
I'm
you on fire
sorry.
before. In
Yeah.
last game, you were on fire.
Oh,
from
that's right.
Okay, we're even.
Okay, so yeah, it would have been 20 for the arrow, and then 34 to the wraith.
Okay.
So I took 14.
Yes, I'm sorry. I thought I would get the shot off before it was that close.
That's cool.
So,
Remember the butt grease? We're fine.
well, yeah. I
right.
think we're even now.
Give me initiatives.
There was butt grease involved. Oh my god, we do have fun. I got a 13. Woohoo! Look at me go.
19.
Okay.
9.
Alright. Now, did someone say something in between Ragnar, Cody, and Adrie?
Yeah, as soon as I'm on fire, they're going to hear it very clearly.
I got a 19 for initiative.
Well,
Okay.
didn't Tobias come back and give us like a rundown of what's going on? I figured we would stop our
I said there were people. I said there were two things in there.
Yeah, Kavir walked straight in, and then Chunakote
Yeah,
shot.
I was like, hey, there's people in there, and he's like, okay, and walked straight to it.
Kavir, what was yours?
Is this initiative?
Yeah.
Please be high. 18 or 19.
All right. Okay, that is a 18 to your AC, Kavir.
That is a hit.
All right, roll me a a DC con check of 14 this time.
Oh, damn it. 13.
It comes through with 21 necrotic damage, and you feel your life just drop as your total drops.
So,
You drop 21 on your total.
off my total?
Mm-hmm. After a long rest, you'll get it back.
Okay, and I take that off my damage too, which is not good. Holy
Alright.
shit. Ladies
yeah.
and gentlemen.
Undead get vicious in 5e, man.
Hey, David,
Yes?
can you tell me how soon I'm going to act in the initiative so I can make plans accordingly?
As of 5e states, we are at a crossroads with three of you at 19.
Okay.
Between Tobias, Ragnik, and Kavir. Now, technically, I like to my house rule of whoever's the highest dex goes first.
Right.
That's fine.
So I have a
It's
3
not an
plus
actual
3.
official rule, but
I'm fine. That's how I do it too.
Alright.
Yep.
So it's okay, 3-3. What was your dex, Dees?
3.
All right, so between you and Ragnik have the same dex.
Okay.
He can go
You
first.
All right, so you're up, Kavir.
I'm going to run out of the building at 120. And my coat is like got embers on it from fucking one person.
Tobias
I'm like,
turn to Ragnik in Orcish, she's gonna say, I think he found it.
my face is all squished in. And I'm walking out on fire like, help!
Yep, he found it.
Yep. Nah,
Can I,
he found it.
can I take a free action to say stop, drop, and roll?
Of course.
No, I'm not on fire, but I just, my jacket's all burnt up. My face is squished in like a zombie from the fucking draining. I'm going to run out and be like, help! I'm moving as fast as possible.
Oh, yeah.
Like 120. Or no, 90. Sorry, 90. I'm trying to add 30 from panic.
Okay.
How far
David,
am I
I'm
from?
just letting you know, in my higher level spells, you know what's going to happen at least by the end of the episode.
Yeah, I know. I saw your character sheet.
What? How far away from the building?
You're easy within 20 feet.
How far is Adrie from the building?
How far is Adrie from the building?
Mhm.
I want to be
Where the people are?
where the people are. Oh man. Idrie's
Wow.
face.
You brought Disney into this.
I want to
This
see
wow.
the Kavir screaming.
I mean, Adrie would be heading inside.
All right.
Watching them run on those.
So
What are they
I would
called?
like to be very close to the building.
Sliding on the street.
Oh.
Okay.
You met this guy who looks like a demon today,
I
and
did.
you've already healed him once. I come
Twice.
screaming out of a building on fire with my face shrunken in, and you're like, I'm
You
going to
ran
the
past
building.
me. You ran past me.
I'm going to run up to Adrie and tell her it is time.
I need to cast.
I know. I'm going to grab her, and then I'm going to hoist her up and wait for her turn. And when she casts Ducknado, I'm throwing her into the building.
Yes, this is 100% going to work.
100%.
On
Oh
vampires.
God, please fuck up this throw and hit the door.
On vampires, it works. We don't know
Just
about
hit-
rape yet. We're
What if he
undead
throws her up on
rape.
the roof?
If I can kill Dees or Kavir, I can create a specter out of them.
Oh my god.
I'm running back
No,
into the
even
building.
Better. Just imagine Deese as a white.
Oh God. Okay. No. Never mind. I'm done. He's not done.
A lich. Oh.
All right.
I played a shadow before, a lich, and
This-
oh man,
oh,
I want to
This is
do
my
lich.
GM brain taking over, sorry.
Tobias is up next. Ragnik's on hold for Adrie.
Hey, we're not doing that yet, so put the book down. Stop getting that. We're not doing that yet. So, you said it was 40 feet or 30 feet from the church, or are we at the church?
You're at the church.
Okay, so I'll go into the church. I'll see the wraith and the old. There you are. There's what I'm looking for. This is the one that I've been hunting, correct?
Yes, this is the wraith you've been hunting.
Okay, and I'll go ahead and hey, David, can I get a ruling on the spell infection?
All right.
Supposedly, this creates a cloud of parasites that bite the creature and do poison damage, but it doesn't say anything about if it's corporeal or not.
You can cast it and find out. If you want to cast an intelligence check from what you know of an intelligent undead first, to see if you know if it'll affect it or not, you can.
I can do that. Figured I'd ask before casting.
Yeah.
Or you could ask the ranger whose favorite enemy is undead.
Well, I got an 18, so
there you go.
And your stealth is so high, I don't even know you're there yet.
Oh, that's right.
You know that the wraiths are immune to poison.
All right. So instead, I'll go ahead and did the elf make it to the church?
Yeah.
Almost.
Why not?
The elf is in the arms of the orc in a
The elf's in the arms of the angels. Got it.
Being prepared for launch.
I am dead after all.
All right. So I'll go ahead and cast an Eldritch Blast at this wraith.
Excuse me?
I was waiting for this whole episode.
I need you to change the trajectory. Wraith is
So-
no longer our target.
You're not there. You don't know.
I am in the doorway. I can see you.
You can hear the Elvis. Roll your Eldritch.
I can see you. You're at that doorway.
It's exactly everything I wanted.
Nice.
I don't want to fight the Wraith anymore. Ragnik, do not throw me at the Wraith.
You're getting
Throw her
thrown
at
at the
me
wraith.
so she can heal me.
No.
Give her
Well,
time to cool off as she runs back to the building.
Oh my god. You know when you want something for Christmas so bad and you finally see it under the tree?
And so you steal it from whoever it's for? Yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean.
No, you don't understand.
I-
Me and David actually talked about this and how great it would be. David knew exactly what was happening and everything.
Thanks, bro. I'm gonna get lectured for like 2 weeks now.
You're welcome.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
if it makes
We
you feel,
disassembled this.
I
Adrie,
saw this
you
one
remember?
coming.
hey Brett, if it makes you feel better, I knew about it too.
Oh my god.
Well, see, what's funny is I figured I had just enough variation in spells to throw at least one of y'all off.
I wonder who it was going to be.
All right.
This is
So
my
what was
first
the
time
attack of
playing
the Eldritch
5e.
Blast?
I don't know who does what.
It's gonna be 7 damage as
No,
2.
the attack roll.
Oh no, the attack roll was the 24.
Okay, I didn't hear the 24.
Yeah, and
Kavir
it's
was talking.
it's 7 damage as 2 beams of dark
No,
crackling energy comes out.
All right. Your Eldritch Blast fires off as it goes through the and it hits. And it
Force
hits
damage?
It hits solid.
Oh wait. I have agonizing blast, so I can add my my charisma modifier.
Ah,
Nice.
beautiful.
So how much damage total?
13.
All right. Now the rest of you guys hear this crack as it goes through the air, and as it hits, the smell of sulfur just fills the area. Adrie's never smelled sulfur before. It turns the shit out of her nose. Ragnik knows exactly what the hell this is. Kavir knows exactly what this is. Chinakote knows exactly what just went down.
I want to be honest, Rachel. If that
Uh-huh.
pissed you off, you're not gonna like what happens later.
I'm gonna murder your character.
That's the reaction I wanted.
Adrie
That's the reaction I wanted.
hates warlocks.
Oh, I know. You don't understand. When I won the raffle
Uh-huh.
and was deciding what character to make, I had literally just listened to the episode where y'all fought the warlock, and I'm like, oh my god, this is perfect.
I got
Never.
a text message to prove it.
Oh,
I was on the fence on what to make, and then I heard that, and I'm like, oh, it's gotta be a warlock now.
So are we gonna kill a Patreon player? Is that what the thing is?
Is that it? Is that what message we're sending? Pay us money so we can kill your character?
Yeah, Adrie is.
Adrie's already
dangerous of rolling a warlock. I warned you.
Oh, this isn't a danger at all.
Adrie's gone to the UN. She's already got a resolution.
Trust me.
She's gonna Tom Cruise Tropic Thunder on your ass.
She's already doing more than most of the U.S. president fucking administrations.
David, I'd like to point out what my Raven powers can do. So I think
I read up
Hey,
on the
Chunikote, ready the arrows.
Oh yeah. I'm worried about the damn wraith. That's undead. I don't like undead.
We've never killed a Patreon player before. I'm kind of digging this. I know. Just because it's different.
This is bringing everybody together. Everybody has a little something for them.
Chunikote, you're up.
I like
there
it.
There is no one in hand with that thing now, right? There's no one in range of that thing right now. All right. Well, then I'm going to do the arrows again here.
All right.
See, there's a little something for everybody. Bubba gets the name. Adrie gets to be. What was that Adrie for? I forget. It's like Chunikote gets the animal companion. Deese gets the fact that Rachel's pissed off.
Yeah, it's amazing. That's the best gift ever.
You're not here, so you don't get to witness it.
I can see things.
You don't get to witness me killing a Patreon.
You're running away, so you're not even facing this direction.
Yeah, because sometimes when party members don't do their jobs, we have no choice. It's die or run.
Oh, Adrie gets to witness something she's never seen before. There you go.
There we are.
All right. Rolls.
All right, I've got an 18 and a 23 to hit. This is with the sharpshooter feat.
All right.
So that gives me arrow damage is going to be.
Jeez, Bubba.
It's going to be a total of 44 points for the arrow damage from both arrows, and 14 and 6 is 20 for the hail of thorns. So that'd be 64 altogether. 54 if he makes a save.
He makes a save.
54 points.
Okay.
Digging on archery now.
Oh, guys, I could not be happier about this game right now. I'm so fucking happy right now.
If someone can if someone can clip that reaction of Rachel's for me and just send it to me, I'll donate $10 more.
I'm the one that edits these, so no.
Rachel, I've got the fucking audio.
Fine, then you can edit this episode.
No, you can edit the episode. I'll just send him what he wants.
No,
so I
if
can
you start cutting it, you edit the whole episode.
You listen here, woman.
I don't have to edit anything. You send me the file. I can edit it or not.
Okay.
Wow.
This is the woman who's going to kill the Patreon player.
It's the Adrie Radnick show. Adrie's turn is up.
Wow.
Radnick, throw me at the warlock.
Too late. As soon as you're
haven't cast anything.
popping Ducknado, right?
I haven't cast anything yet. First,
use your forehead to angle your body towards the wall.
First, Adrie's gonna point at
the aerodynamics.
Use it like Thor's hammer.
First, Adrie's gonna point at Tobias, and she's gonna yell, "Warlock!" Ragnick, throw me at the warlock, and then I'm gonna cast Spiritual Guardians at 4th level. I am.
You want to play this game?
Oh my God.
I am
Damn.
excluding. I am excluding
I'll play this game.
myself, Ragnick, Chunikote, and Kavir.
I'm gonna be like from the distance. What are you doing? Why isn't anyone helping me?
And then I throw her at the wraith.
No.
Yes.
No.
This is my favorite game.
All right.
That just means that you're going to have me on more often.
As you go, as Adrie is thrown at the wraith,
21 to hit the wraith.
As she flies by, I'm going to give her a nice wave.
He fails his save as she goes through with the ducks flying around.
Oh, you're at 0, guy. You're at fucking 0. You have 0 professional points. Congratulations. You're the first person to ever not have any professional points. That's
I told
awesome.
you it would happen. I told you it would happen.
So, what's your damage on the Dugnado and the Wraith?
I told you. The beginning of the episode, I told you it would happen.
I'm going to make a sketch of your character's face, and you are going to be my new persona as the warlock.
Oh my
Oh
god!
I would like to. I would like to request 2 comics. One of the Eldritch Blast going off and Adrie going, "I'm sorry, what?" And then another one of her flying at the wraith, going, "No, no, no," and just Tobias waving at her as he flies by.
That's actually probably one giant comic. Might have been 4 panels.
Oh, that'd be cool to have one picture of him flying, and then all the panels is just Adrie's face changing behind him.
Just make sure you get the angry eyes.
Yes.
All right, how much damage?
16 radiant damage.
That forehead's gonna
Okay.
burrow so much.
As you fly through the air, your tornadoes just rip apart what's left of the wraith.
Am I within 15 feet of Tobias? 15-foot radius.
Technically starting. Yeah.
Okay. So I need a wisdom save from Tobias.
David, would I have a chance to kick off a bonus action?
Not at the moment unless it's a reaction.
No, it just says bonus action. All right, so wisdom save.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
This is so good. This is so good. It has to be unhealthy for me, right? Because
20?
it's so good.
It's like bacon and cigarettes.
So
Okay.
Yeah.
You save, so you take half. So you are going to take 9 radiant damage.
Oh, so the thing that you healed me is gone again.
Yes. Took it away.
The
Takes
the
away.
Adrie
But-
giveth and the Adrie taketh away.
So
Don't take offense to this. This is Indian giver.
angry with her tornado, hits the warlock, it goes through, sheds the wraith. Her giant forward, it hits the temple, collapses what's left of the temple.
Oh Jesus!
I came in like a wrecking ball.
Kills the kid inside because the temple collapses upon them. And
Murderer!
no, she goes right through the wraith as it dissipates. And give me about 1d6.
Attack of opportunity.
No damage as she hits the floorboards rolling through the temple.
Oh, me?
The wraith was a ghost, yes.
Yes, you player killer.
Oh!
I rolled a 1.
Karma. I'm a guest on your podcast, and you've already threatened to kill me. That's karma.
All right,
DPK. Ducky Player Killer.
Ducky.
That's the name of the episode. DPK.
TPK.
You do hear the kid crying inside the temple as you decimate the wraith.
Okay.
It would be the wraith's turn, but not at the moment since it's gone.
Don't I get to finish my turn?
Technically, you get movement
Another good episode
since you were
title.
thrown.
Death of a Patreon.
Yeah,
I
but
got
that spoils it, though,
that-
early.
Okay.
You-
But
you
no, Ragnik was waiting for my turn
yeah, he threw
Yeah.
you, so you have movement left.
Mhm.
and a bonus action.
I
Yes.
feel like she's gonna just walk towards me with her finger wagging.
She can, but she won't.
You
She
underestimate
may
her
get you back
hatred.
she may get you back in range, and you'll have to save again.
I have a 35-foot movement speed.
Yeah, she'll get you back in range and have you save again on the spell.
Oh.
Okay, so for my movement action, I get closer to Tobias and get him back within range.
And what are you saying when you're moving? Because I'm sure there's something.
You are a warlock, and she just seems really mad about it.
Give us another wisdom save.
I don't know why I was expecting something more.
I don't know why you would
Adrie
expect.
doesn't-
You should say that out loud. You should say that in character. I was expecting something more, Adrian. Be that villain. Be that guy.
God.
Oh, I love it. Sorry.
I wish Leah would have taught her elven cuss words by now.
Wisdom save.
I mean, I can shout out a few if you would like.
No, all good.
Oh my God.
This guy's gonna be in positive points by the end of the game. I swear
What's your save?
Another wisdom save?
Yes.
I got a 3.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh.
Huzzah!
Hey, you can't all be 20s.
You take 23 radiant damage, and
Ow.
as my bonus action, I cast Spiritual Weapon. And that is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. That is 11 force damage.
Okay.
And your speed is halved while you are in the Ducknado.
Okay.
And Adrie is just gonna yell for the rest of the party, but she's still like glaring at the warlock.
She's gonna yell like a disappointed teenager on prom night.
Adrie wasn't allowed to go to prom.
Exactly.
And she's taking that out on you.
I thought you meant my prom date.
All right,
The pig couldn't come.
I made a lot of promises.
Back to the topic of your.
Okay, I'm going to take that Ludo potion. I need you to tell me what the numbers on that are.
8
I had
4 plus 8.
Can I ask if any of the other party has seen Adrie attacking me?
Oh yeah, they all saw it. There's no way to miss this.
Oh, I'm not expecting anything. I was just asking.
Yeah. Oh no, they've seen it.
Juice Mom didn't like warlocks.
Okay, I'm going to move at full speed to get into the doorway, but not go any further.
All right.
After taking the potion, I'll drink the potion while I'm running. Screw it.
All right. Ragnik, you're up.
All right.
Damn, you guys killed my wraith.
I'm gonna say, what the fuck is going on in here?
He's a warlock.
He's a blood elf.
I'll take off in a dead run.
I desperately tried to avoid this by lying early on, but it didn't work.
I'd say
I was going along with you. I was trying to help.
Adrie, what's your
To be
AC?
fair, I've never once said I wasn't a blood elf.
Why? What'd you roll?
What's your AC?
What'd you roll?
What's your AC?
What'd you roll?
Guys, I think they've skipped. We're gonna have to reset it, or we're not gonna get anywhere.
18.
My AC is a 20.
I'd say Tobias is gonna look at Adrie and point at her and say, "Discrimination.
No, warlocks are evil.
Discrimination."
Warlocks are evil.
Man, that's wraiths.
Yep. Beat me by that much.
Is it my turn?
No, we still got Tobias to go through.
All right.
No, I was gonna shoulder spear you and get him out of your radius.
He was gonna hold you like a cranky child and say, "Hold on a second, just hold on."
Probably. Like under his arm.
Yeah, that's
Dude,
basically
he's
what I was
going
doing.
hard in the paint.
Yeah, she's swinging about. If I can hurt her shirt's twisting back and forth, her turtle stuck in between, almost choking her.
Oh wait,
She's gonna Spider-Man
I
blanket
get
shot you.
I get my proficiency bonus on attacks, right?
Yes.
Oh, so that's actually a 13 plus 8.
Dees, I think you have better
22.
chance of healing now than I do.
13
I
plus
have
8.
what?
No, that's
I
21.
think you have a better
Yeah,
chance of healing
21.
now than I do.
Yeah, that
So-
clears it. So he does actually get a hand on Adrie.
So I pick her up and we move back as
I'm
far
not.
as I can.
No.
You don't have
Strength check.
you could have a strength check to try to get out of it.
Fine. I will.
Contested.
Oh, I'm so happy that this reaction happened.
I got a 15.
And see, what's funny is Rachel's trying
is that
kind
with
of,
your
she's so
bonuses?
happy about it too.
What was that,
Yeah,
Bubba?
she hadn't stopped smiling since it started.
I know.
Is that with your bonuses, Rachel?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I know how to add my bonuses.
Well, I rolled a 13,
Wow.
so
I'm not
you
saying
did
shit.
not make it.
No one ever wins the grapple with Ragnik.
So I pick her up and we move back the rest of my movement, which
you
is
need
another
to
15
let me
feet.
go right now.
Niet, you need to calm
I'll
down.
wave it
No.
by at her.
He's a warlock.
Okay.
You need to let me go right
Yeah.
now, Ragnar.
You need to calm down.
No.
Yes.
Don't you go into a rage and rip body parts off of people? Let me go.
Niet.
Oh my God.
I'm standing in front of Tobias, and I am telling you now, he follows the wolf bird.
Hey, Tobias, I need a check from you.
Absolutely what you need.
I believe that is a wisdom.
Sure. Can I ask what for?
I will
Is-
tell you if you pass or fail.
I got a
Need to get over
13. Is she still in the Ducknado?
She's in the Ducknado, but this isn't for Ducknado. This is for something else.
I got a 13.
All right. On the top of your mind, what's going on right now?
Ow.
Anger, hatred, good, bad.
more like just general rudeness, as if I didn't do anything to deserve that, and I came here to do a job, and I have this whippersnapper coming at me.
All right.
Exactly.
I'm probably older than you.
And yet you still don't know manners.
Ah,
Damn.
that was inside his head. Not back again. That was inside his head. All right. And we are at. Okay, that was.
I'm sorry.
Okay. No worries, it's fine. So Ragnik went, Kavir went, Tobias went, Chunikote.
I didn't go.
I'm sorry, Tobias, you're up.
All right, is the wraith dead?
Oh yes.
All right. I'm gonna go inspect it to make sure it's dead.
All right, there's really nothing left except for ash on the floor.
All right, I'm going to question the person inside the cage or behind the door.
Okay. As you get inside, you find it's a young child that locked herself in, or her parents locked her in as she was fleeing from the wraith.
All right, I'll hold up a finger to her.
The
I'll turn
ash iron is cold iron. It's been protected.
All right, I'll hold a finger to the child real quick. I'll turn around and I'll flip Adrie off, and then go back to talking to the child.
Can I tell that it's a child in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was surprised you left the child in there crying and ran back out to go hit the warlock.
I didn't know it was a kid.
Exactly.
I actually said it out loud.
Yeah, he did.
Yep. But no, so I'll ask the child if it's okay.
The child looks up at you and sees your horns and flips the hell out of the cage.
That's a
It's in a full panic.
Discrimination.
Exactly. It's like,
Well, as a child and raised in Barovia, anything out of the ordinary that looks like it goes bump in the dark, they're warned about.
don't worry. I'm not here to hurt you. See, look at my bird. It's very beautiful bird. Do you think I would hurt you if I haven't hardly hurt the bird? I love my bird. It's fine.
Give me a persuasion. Yeah.
Let's see. She is my queen. She calls to me, and she will call to you as well. 21.
All right. The child slowly just kind of like breathing heavy now from the crying and the tears, but it's still staying on the opposite side of the cage from where you're at.
Would you like to come out, small child?
She shakes her head no.
The demon that lurked these halls is gone, although there is a very cranky one over in the doorway.
Oh my god.
I didn't see you.
Okay, sure.
I'm totally patting her on the back of the head.
Do not put me down right now.
All right.
Ragnar.
Next is Chunikote.
Would
All right.
the child be willing to come out with me?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
All right.
As a bonus action, I would like to turn into my raven form, and then that'll be the end of my turn.
All right. Now its eyes have gone like wide, and it's calm, but doesn't really. How do I put this? You've
It's
come
like-
across in your
it's
travels.
what the fuck moment.
Yeah, the child. Casters normally scare the most common folk.
Magic is strange and it's terrifying. I got you.
Yeah, I mean the problem is thanks to the hags and the witches, they haven't had good experiences with casters.
Mm-hmm. No, that's it. I'm in my raven form now, but I
All right.
haven't flown away. I'm standing there on the in the middle of the doorway, looking at the child as a raven. Basically.
So is your raven on your raven shoulder now?
No, literally, my body
He's
goes
the
into
raven.
the
He's
raven.
in the raven now.
Okay.
Yeah, literally, my body goes into the raven to where it's literally just a raven. So there's a raven sitting in the doorway, basically. And you're more than welcome to let Rachel down.
I'm welcome to, but I'm not going to.
I mean, it'd be more fun if you did. Trust me.
Oh dear God.
See, I don't want to have to kill you, Brett. That's the thing.
Duck versus
You
Raven.
won't.
If you strike her, odds are
I can guarantee you, I have never at any point chosen to lay hands on anybody's character.
I'm aware, but sometimes you have to defend yourself. And
I can point, I won't lay a single hand on anybody's character this whole session.
Unlike some people.
But go ahead, let her down. David, go ahead. It was Chinakote's turn.
Yeah. I'm
All
dealing
right.
with another player right now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yo.
I am
Is somebody
sending.
angrily texting you? I can see the face, Rachel.
I haven't.
No, it's not Rachel.
All right. I am sending Storm over in cute puppy mode here towards the kid, and I am walking over behind Storm and saying, "Come, little one. Come see the puppy."
Give me a perception. I'm not perception. Persuasion.
All right. Where am I?
The Raven will walk.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Yeah, the Raven
Nat
will
20.
walk by and allow the wolf passage.
All right.
That'd be a 24. And I kind of like kneel down and open my arms. Because he's so good with kids.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Tobias is too. You should see him at birthday parties.
So the child comes out of the cage of Chinakote and wraps her arms around him.
Okay, I'm going to hold her comfortingly. And, Storm can come up and be cute puppy kisses and things. And Fauna will come over as well.
All right. So you guys are able to move out that way with the child.
Put me
Anything else?
down.
And we are on Adrie's turn.
Adrie's gonna shout not to let the kid near the warlock because warlocks murder children.
Can the Raven land on the child's shoulder and just stay there?
Oh my god.
The child's on Chinakote. You can.
I'm not going to stop you. Raven, that's the wolf bird. You're like the closest thing to a wolf that a bird can be. So you're aces in my book.
Well, I'm aces in your book because I have an animal friend. Let's all be honest.
Well, no, specifically it's a raven. That makes it better. Any animal friend is good.
Unlike Dees or
The
Kavir, who
raven
has a
makes
dead
better.
bird on his
Unless you poke the tiger.
Yes,
Or
then
an
that's
owl.
bad.
shoulder. Owls
Then
are
that's
bad.
I know owls are not bad. Owls are misunderstood.
Well, that's not what you told Albie when you kicked her to the curb.
I did
Oh,
not.
snap.
I did not. I was very polite about it.
It's not me, it's you.
Overreacted.
Whose turn are we on right now?
It's on
Yeah.
Adrie's turn. I just asked a simple question.
Okay, bonus action. I move my spiritual weapon to the raven to attack it.
Whoa. Can I say something as a free action? You're allowed to talk as a free action, right?
You guys technically aren't in combat right now unless Adrie gets free of Ragnik.
To be
I
fair,
wanna-
the weapon would be able to get to me before I was able to land on the child's shoulder. Go ahead.
I want to shout, hold up, wait. Then I'm like, I look lost in thought.
You also look like half dead still because no one healed you.
No, I healed myself with a potion on the way back.
Oh, that's right. All right,
No,
I'm
right.
sorry. I
Alright.
forgot.
I'll be doing the bird come at me, bro, with feathers.
Okay, so spiritual
Oh, dear
weapon,
God.
bonus action to attack him.
Is it-
That's
Have
a
you guys ever
20
seen
to hit.
Rockadoodle? Oh,
Yep.
yes. It's
Yeah,
like, hey, you
technically
shot the
just-
clear. That's what I'm imagining.
Oh, so she sends a spiritual weapon.
Yeah, it's a bonus action to move it. That's 9 force damage.
Give me disadvantage since it's tiny.
Yep, it's a size tiny.
So that would be a 16 to hit it.
I think that hits a raven. I don't have
Yeah.
the specs on a raven.
It
Okay.
does.
So 9 force damage. And then for my regular action, I'm going to try to break free.
Did Adrie just straight up ignore me being like, hold up?
Yeah, you did.
Really.
You
Your
just
turn's
said
next,
hold on.
Kavir.
To be fair, David, you know how many hit points a raven has?
A regular raven?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think,
You're definitely probably under 10. I
I think it's like 6,
Check.
but I'll check it.
I'll pull it up right now.
On page 335 of the monster manual.
You have 12. I'm sorry, 1 hit point.
Mm-hmm. And yet,
That's-
I'm still standing.
Because you're an evil warlock. I'd like to use my regular action to try to escape. What do I add to it?
It's a strength or dex check against Bubba's.
Can I just assume that this spiritual weapon has just speared through me and stayed there?
It's not a spear. It's more of a giant mace.
Yeah.
Fine. Let's say it's basically like a flail that's just landed on me and not lifted.
That would be freaking out the kid. I don't know if Adrie would do that.
Oh no, she would. Anything to get the warlock away from the child.
Because warlocks kill children. This is a thing that they do.
Bubba, give me your
I
strength check.
would argue
It's in
with
the
you
chat.
if I could actually speak.
It's in the chat.
Okay. All right. Adrie, what's your check?
I got a 17.
Really, Bubba?
So she kicked me in the nads, and I loosened up, and she
So
got free.
Adrie kicks Ragnik in the one place she's never kicked him, and
I am so happy.
dealing
Russian
4 points of damage.
No. See, here's the thing. She finally got back at Ragnik for slapping her in the face.
That's
Oh
right.
my god, I love this guy. I love this guy so much.
Oh yeah,
Invite him back next
stir
week.
in the pot. Stir her in the pot. Stir in the
So
pot.
Adrie's on the ground, ain't she?
Hey.
It just proves that I actually listen. I don't just say, "Here's money, let me play."
Can I, because I still have Spiritual Guardians up, can I get where the warlock is in range but not the kid?
He's pretty much sitting on the kid's shoulder.
No,
Will Adrie kill a kid to prevent kid murder?
I would say that
Find out next
spiritual
time on
weapon
Freelance.
knocked me off before I could get to the kid. So
All right.
Being helpful.
He has a game.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just an evil bastard.
Are, because you're a warlock.
Oh my god.
So I'd
Sorry,
like to move
I had to look up the Russian word for nutsack.
Guys, this all makes sense. This isn't regular Adrie. This is reverse Adrie. So therefore, the people who are actually being good, she thinks is evil.
Mere Adrie.
So I would like to move action, get within range, so that the warlock is in my spiritual.
How many actions do you get in one turn, Adrie?
Bonus action.
There's a raven just standing on the ground.
You use your standard action to break free.
Okay, then I'll use my move action to get within range.
So what you're saying is the duck and the raven are having a stare down. Another comic right there.
That's a funny comic.
So you make a wisdom save.
Okay. 16.
Okay, so you fail.
And take the full 48. No, you cast that thing at level 4, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. It's 48.
Okay.
And did you get the kid or Chunikote or any of Chunikote's pets in this as well?
I excluded them.
You didn't exclude the kid.
I didn't exclude the kid. That's why I was asking if I could get the.
No, the kid.
Oh, I thought you said I could.
No, you.
So Adrie does murder a kid.
No, I'm not going to murder a kid.
She's gone dark.
You might have knocked him off the shoulder, but the kid was still technically being range.
Oh, okay.
Is your hatred for the warlock more than your respect for children's lives?
I'm gonna. Okay, so.
Well, we knew that she kidnaps kids all the time.
This ain't the first time Adrie's killed an entire race.
What?
Ooh, what? Really?
Think about all those rats actually murdered.
She remembers.
That wasn't a whole race, though. That was just like a few hundred.
You know who also said that? Hitler.
Oh, it just dawned on me. Okay.
Okay. I will instead drop Spiritual Guardians, but move to the Warlock.
All right.
And have my sword and shield out.
Looking down at a raven.
Yeah.
Kavir, you're up.
Stare down. Just
thank fucking God, the voice of reason. I'm going to step between Adrie and what's his name? Tobias.
A strong name.
Right. I'm gonna step between the two of them, and I'm gonna look at Tobias, and I'm gonna look him like right in his face. I'm gonna be like,
I have to go look like really down to look at it in the face.
I'm gonna be like, did you mean us harm when you came here? And I'm gonna listen.
Tobias, he has a detect thought spell on you that you failed to save on. He hears your mind.
Right. And when I ask you something without being able to constrain it, it goes towards the front of your thoughts. So did you mean us harm when you met us? You're reading the spell?
The bird brain is thinking.
This spell can't work on me because only I can cast spells on said raven, and if I'm in the raven form, it counts as being on my shoulder.
I cast it on you before you went into the Raven. That's when you rolled the save.
Remember when I asked you for the save?
You asked me for the save when I was trying to get onto the child's shoulders.
No, that was
where you are. I can't cast a spell on him.
Not on the Raven. I mean, I'll go with it.
No.
I'm just curious. I don't know the specifics about what you're doing.
It's under the Pact of the Raven Queen. The Raven has a special.
Here, I got it right here, David. It says, while perched on your shoulder, the Raven can't be target of any attacks or any harmful effects. Only you can cast spells on it. It can't take any damage or be incapacitated.
But that's while it's on your shoulder. But if you became the Raven.
Yeah, when I become the Raven, I gain every ability as it would be on my shoulder.
Okay. And you retain your same hit points and everything?
Oh, I retain the hit point that is that of the Raven. I basically become the Raven, so therefore, it's basically an indestructible Raven. Which is why it's so hilarious that Rachel keeps attacking it. Which is why I keep going with the come at me.
Adrie doesn't know.
Exactly.
Well, I was unaware that this is what we're doing, so I gotta check.
No, I'll go along with the detect thoughts if you want. Like I said, all of this rule of bullshit can be edited out if needed, or left in. I really don't care. I'll listen to it anyways.
No, I want to go with the rules if that's the ability of it. I just, I don't know. I guess it's up to David
DM.
how. I don't know the
DM's choice. Anything that doesn't cause rocks to fall.
We'll play as it is right now. Since the detect thoughts has gone for a few rounds.
Perfect.
No, it says attack or harmful effects. Only you can cast spells on it. It can't take damage and is incapacitated.
I'll voice my opinion through my mind. No, I didn't even know you people like an hour ago. And might I say, that little one that likes to preach so much niceness and sugar is very, not only racist, but discriminatory.
Not racist, it's classist, technically.
She
wasn't mad about you being.
How else would you describe somebody walking up to you and going, "What are you?"
Fair enough. That's a fair point. Okay. So watching him, he never made any aggressive move. He tried to help the child. He didn't do anything passively, even if I'm ignoring completely my detect thoughts for that first round. I don't think there's anything here that directly links him to evil. And Adrie, I know you're mad about it, but that was a warlock who acted like that, not all warlocks who act like that.
Adrie's totally in the wrong on this one.
I know.
So.
So I'm gonna wrong in this. That's why I chose to make it like
100% of the warlocks that Adrie has met and heard about.
How many warlocks have you met and heard about?
2.
Wow, that's enough to sentence a man to death.
Call.
Look, I'm all for a good old-fashioned beatdown, but I'm not getting any evil vibes from this guy. So, I'm not going to stand in the way if you really want to kill a warlock, but I don't think he's evil, and I don't think he meant us any harm.
Also, if you think about it, she's technically murdering a bird in front of Chunikote.
Yeah, but Chunikote likes this bird a lot. Talk about the duck.
Points.
Talk about the duck. So I'm gonna look at Adrie and
likes
be like,
the duck, but considers me a godly bird in and of itself.
Raven is the wolf bird. So I would be pretty protective here.
Trust me, I've thought all of this out.
I'm gonna look at Adrie and I'm gonna say sometimes you just have to kill a person because it makes you feel better, and I get that. I totally get that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna take a step off to the side and be like, so it's your call. If you think that killing a warlock is worth becoming an evil person yourself, then that's fair.
Is this how evil Adrie starts? Was I the kickstart?
And I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna light a pipe and I'm like, morality's fleeting anyway. And I'm gonna light my pipe. And I'm gonna go check where the wraith had died. But I just wanted to take a second to pause and give her some sort of like perspective, some knowledgeable old man sage advice from a guy who's way younger than her. And I'm going to look at the bird and I'm gonna be like, it's up to you guys now. I think you're both mature enough to come to some sort of bird communication here. His entire dialogue is in feather.
I don't know whose turn it is.
Well, I think Deesh just went.
Yep.
Because Adrie was storing up. She used all of her movement to get to me.
Ragnick's up.
Ragnick's rolling on the ground, grabbing
After me,
his
it's
junk.
Ragnick's, right?
Yeah, after Kavir's Ragnick.
Ragnick's rolling on the ground, holding his junk.
Well, no, is Kavir after Rachel?
No, I was at the top
technically
of
it's the Wraith after, but the Wraith's dead, so it goes Kavir at the top.
top of the next round.
Yeah. Adrie's at the bottom with a 9 initiative.
Well, then wouldn't I get another turn?
Yeah, you get a turn after Ragnick.
Yeah, you get a turn after Ragnick because
You're a 19
you
split,
Kavir
you
and
had
Ragnick
2.
are 19s.
Gotcha.
Ragnick's on the ground holding his junk.
I'm having a lot of fun. Everybody, please support these people on Patreon. You can have this much fun too.
You can have a player try to kill you and another one try to speak.
Exactly. You can have the person you're trying to kill your character that you spent not that much time making.
You don't get a better sales pitch than that, man.
I guess it was Ragnick on the ground and beat Tobias up.
Why is Ragnick on the ground?
Because he got his balls kicked in.
Yeah, Adrie kicked him in the nuts.
Oh.
She gave him the old Scrooge McDick.
Is that his whole turn?
If I know Ragnick,
yes. Yeah,
Yes.
I'm laying there holding my junk.
Ragnick's bonus action is D-swell balls.
I really
I
really wish I had chill touch right now.
I thought about it, but I didn't take it. Did I take it? I don't think I took it.
Okay, that would just take this to another level. I really don't want to take the game here tonight.
No, I didn't take it. Alright, so
I don't need the Patreon
so,
Ragnick's nuts.
So I will literally
Coddle the
I will literally
balls.
flap up and I will land on Adrie's head.
Oh my god. No. Don't I get like a reflex or something?
You're freaking out because of bird.
Dude, if you don't
I
shit,
don't want him
if you
to
don't
touch me.
shit on
Dude,
her
you don't
head,
know
like
what the chicken did to her in her past life.
Well, haven't you heard about the bird?
Oh,
dude,
This bird.
if you don't shit, if
it
you
all
don't
comes
shit
full
on
circle.
her giant fucking statuesque head,
Yeah, you can't miss.
I get like
So-
some kind of reflex.
how about thinking about what I said, Adrian? How about
I
thinking
don't
about?
want him to touch me.
Give me dex checks, both of you.
That's fair.
I would like to point out you allow Kavir to touch you.
I've never touched her.
Fail.
She tried to hug me one time and I cringed.
What was
Technically,
it?
she's cast Cure Wounds on you, so therefore she has touched you.
That's
Enough.
I have to touch you.
Don't
In
sound
the
so happy
direst,
about it.
in the most dire of circumstances.
So what was the roll of whatever?
The dex checks from the
No.
Look at Rachel's face
Okay.
right now.
it,
Look at her face right now.
Raven landed.
She's having
Is
a
that all you're
deep
doing is landing?
inner turmoil.
Yeah, because she's like, I'm having so much fun. This is awesome. But in my character, I'm like, I hate every minute. But yes, so I land on her head, and I caw twice, and then I go and just peck her once on the head. I don't even need to roll damage. That's it. I don't even know if that would even be possible to do damage.
so
Not through that thick head. You'd have to peck for a while.
so now Adrie has officially been touched by a pecker.
Bonus.
Gross.
The wiener thing comes full circle.
Wiener, floppy
Fluffy
wiener.
wiener.
All right.
If you want, I can roll an attack, but
Chimicote?
I'm gonna tend to the kid. I'm asking her
All right.
her name, where she's from. At this point, I'm not even getting in the middle of this.
there, I got an 11 to attack.
Yeah, the 11 wouldn't do it. She'd be able to shake it off.
It's like, dude, it's like hitting the ground.
Yeah.
I mean,
You can't miss.
AC of 5 on
Like I
just
said,
a regular.
I'm
ground.
not even doing damage. I'm just like, that's for fucking what you did, you asshole. It is basic. To put it in a way that Bubba would love to put it, it was a dick tap. Dick.
Oh my
So-
god.
It is her turn.
Woody Woodpricker? Oh, sorry.
My turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, see, the dick move here is to transform when you're on her head back to your normal form.
Actually, with her forehead, she'd be able to sustain it.
Oh yeah.
It's
Well,
like
see,
she's
here's-
wearing a helmet.
See, here's the thing. If she tries to shake me off, I can just wrap around her neck with my tail.
I do need a hardest check on your beak from tapping that forehead.
Break your beak.
Crack.
All right.
15.
Adrie.
Fine, but the second that this warlock does anything evil, I told all of you so, and then I'm gonna murder him. And I'm
Fair
just
enough.
Trying to, like,
I'm gonna be in the background when she says like, but if he kills anybody, then it's all on you. And I'm gonna like raise my pipe and be like, here.
and then I'm gonna try to like just like knock him off of my head.
Can I make a check to stay on the forehead?
Leave me alone.
Oh my god.
From the ground, I'm like, Tobias,
Oh my God.
get off of her head. Leave her alone. We have. Ow!
Fine,
She's able to swat you off.
all right, I'll flutter right next to her, basically, where I'm not gonna. I'll just fly, basically, like next to her, just like we need. Basically, we need to solve our differences, kind of thing.
I walk away from him.
Adrian,
As you
watch
walk,
that church.
I use my bonus action to transform back. That's
Alright.
it. To which I will say in Elvish, "Ow."
By the way, Brett, what is in your character's pockets?
Probably nothing now. Now, granted, I just transformed back, so they're fair game now.
No, that's what I'm asking.
Oh, you'll find a book.
That is true.
Let's just gonna say that I'll be sitting in the corner going through that while he's having his conversation piece.
Oh god.
You can roll to try to catch me if you like, but it's really not even worth the roll. How high this roll is.
I mean, it's fine. David, it'll be my book of lore.
Yeah. The Shadows Grimoire,
No, he can't get the Shadows Grimoire.
Okay.
That's a warlock thing, basically.
Okay.
He'll get the book of lore, and let's say it'll be one of the books from my bond, one of my life's works. So basically, Kavir, as you sit down with this tome and crack it open, you basically see a field journal of the study of demons, written, co-signed, and illustrated by Tobias Stefan.
Hey, can I get a roll to judge quality of research? Like, it's quality research?
Sure, give me intelligence.
I would like to say it is quality research because I have the stage background of researcher.
Oh, okay, cool, perfect. So,
There we go.
Yeah.
There we
so
go.
I can identify good research, right?
Yeah.
I rolled an 18 plus my investigation.
Yeah,
bonus
you can tell he spent time and years doing this before he got trapped in Raven.
Before I went,
Okay. Was there anything else in there?
Odds and ends, crossbow bolts, some other stuff, but nothing.
Cool. I'm gonna walk back up to him and hand him all the other stuff in a bag that I took from him, and I'm gonna be like, this book, I would love to get a copy. I have a guy who could transcribe it. If you ever have a minute to stop by the lab.
I'll say, hold on a second, and I'll take a inkwell and sign it for him.
Oh, fantastic! Thank you. I mean that genuinely, not like a snarky thank you, like an actual genuine thank you.
Hold
Of
on,
course.
I gotta write down.
Yeah,
the
no
details.
shit.
Yeah.
There's the fucking
Wait a minute.
episode title.
Real recognize real, son.
Kavir says thank you.
Thank you.
I'll accept that.
Kuvir gets a book of demons.
To be fair, I would have also accepted Patreon killer.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Rachel. That was perfect.
No, you made a warlock, and Adrie hates warlocks.
I made a person who studies magic that looks different, and you are
Adrie
a racist person.
Adrie's not racist. She legit.
You walked up to him and said, "What are you?"
She didn't ask it in that tone.
Well,
In
Brett-
defense, she does that at everything.
Tobias,
Yes?
it was nice meeting you. And he takes a nap.
Yes,
His balls still hurt.
it was
He's gonna be
great.
down for a couple hours.
It was great meeting you. And he'll go ahead and walk over to Chunicote and say, "Thank you for more or less understanding, to say the least."
My pleasure. My pleasure. You may look different, but I can see that we're brothers spiritually.
And I think we can all learn something from that. And I'm
And
gonna
he-
look right at Adrie.
And he literally takes out a bag and hands it to, it's about maybe up size of a palm, and hands it to Chunicote and says, "Give this to the cranky one." That's it.
He
And
got you a present after you tried to kill him? God, Adrie, how does that feel?
Wow.
and don't worry, David, it's just a bag of sand.
At least
nobody-
you didn't put in your own plot hook.
What's that?
At least you didn't put in your own plot hook.
Now, granted, nobody knows it's a bag of sand yet.
And there's just one cat turd hiding down in the bottom of it.
It's a small bag of sand, basically.
All right. We got Chunicote taking the kid back to some town to add it to his tribe.
Oh, yeah. What's her name?
Annalise.
Annalise?
I'll say, I'll go to the kid and be like, "See, I'm not scary. You want to grow up like that one and hit everybody that is different?" And I point to Adrie.
You're just like glaring at the warlock.
Oh, my God. I can't help it. I think it's hysterical.
He'll glare back at you with his two different color eyes.
The little girl just snuggles deep into Chunicote's wolf jacket.
That's it. He got one red eye and one black eye because of his Raven pact, so he had to have one eye changed, basically, to his pack leader.
Ragnick did it without the fact.
Yep.
Oh.
So, just to clarify, out of the two of Adrie and the evil warlock guy who turns into birds,
Who is
fucking
more evil?
only one of them has kidnapped a child. One of them set one free.
Adrie did not kidnap Victor. She temporarily relocated him.
And brainwashed him to see it your way.
Yeah, we didn't kidnap him. We simply borrowed him to set him straight on the right path. Just like we didn't go on a date with a bard. We just went on a friendly outing and became friends.
Oh, wait until a future episode. There's an episode coming up that is going to blow your mind. I don't want to ruin it for you, but holy
Always
shit.
friends. Literally always just friends.
Well, maybe just friends. Who
Okay.
knows? Elves are
Supposedly,
weird.
I'm fearful for the bard now, because supposedly I was supposed to be a friend.
She has
That
weird
poor
relationships with
bard.
everyone she runs across.
Oh, yes.
I feel like a guy who broke up with you on the day of prom and said, "I'm not taking you."
Oh, I can't. You know what? I want to give you plus
Oh
pro
my
points, but
God.
I can't. I can't do it. I can't give you any pro points. I already said thank you to you. That's as nice as it gets from me. But you're at 0. That's as high as it gets.
And I didn't have to finish my beer. Now, granted, it got finished a long time ago.
Right. I didn't have to, but by God, I did.
Yes. Well, that's the key word there.
Let's just say that it got finished by the time Adrie started going Super Saiyan.
Oh man, that'd be a great comic too.
Oh, my God.
Her ears turned gold.
I honestly think that out of every episode so far, though, that's the most foul language that Adrie has used is this episode.
What
Yeah.
did she say? I missed the
didn't
curse
use
word.
any foul
No,
language.
no, it was the most mean words that she said is basically in this episode.
You're mean. You're evil.
I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah,
You're
it's like-
naughty.
yeah, literally, it's like, "You're evil and I'm going to kill you."
And you murder children.
And
All warlocks murder children.
You know, I will say that's
That's
the first time she said that to someone besides me.
So out of
Oh my
AJ, this
God.
is the third warlock you've met or heard about, right?
Yes.
I thought it
So
was
that
the
means only 66% of warlocks that you know of kill children.
We don't know what he was doing.
So you're willing to
What
call it
are you
100% no matter what, no
I'm
matter
just-
even if you're given evidence to the
That's it.
contrary, you
So,
won't accept
what
it.
what I am proposing is this. You think I am evil because I have horns, a tail, my skin is
No.
red,
I don't
and
care.
I
No.
cast one spell that's not to your liking. I have cast many spells in
Alright.
front of you, but one spell you flip 5 kinds of rose petals over.
No.
5 kinds of rose petals? What? Come on. Is this like a non-shit talk shit talk?
Well, you see, she's a delicate flower. I don't want to make her go crazy again.
You look, I don't understand why you have horns and why you're
I was born that way.
okay.
Why do you have pointy ears
'Cause I'm
and
an
a
elf.
giant forehead?
Look,
Oh God! Oh, you guys are killing me.
I'm sorry. I'm having a lot of fun right now.
Oh my God! It hurts. It hurts.
warlocks are evil. Clearly my friends
Who says?
don't realize
Who
it.
says?
My
Oh God!
Your mother? Oh,
Yeah.
and I'm sure she was a great lady.
She was.
Okay. And I'm guessing she's passed on, yes?
Yes.
Oh man, tread
Oh,
so
boy.
carefully.
Yeah.
Tread
What-
so
let,
Oh,
carefully.
boy.
let me put it to you this way.
We don't have time for another fight.
Let's say- No. My queen, she deals with those who have passed on. So, in a way, my queen helped your mother usher onto the next plane. So therefore,
Oh.
you are insulting your mother through me.
That's definitely not the case.
Really?
Really.
Someone who helped your mother.
You didn't
And-
help my mother.
No, my queen helped your mother. I am her champion, so therefore you're spitting in her face.
I don't know anything about whoever you serve.
My queen.
Okay, that's great. Congratulations. However, warlocks are evil. They make pacts with creatures or things, and they sell their souls to them, and then
And
they murder
l-
children, and they
Let
betray
me
their
ask you
friends.
just one more thing. You're a cleric, right?
Yes.
So you've devoted your life to a being, correct?
Yes.
And you have, in and of itself, made it to where your whole life is dedicated to doing this being's service, correct?
Correct.
How is this different than what I do?
Because warlocks make deals and they do bad things.
We devote our lives by a decision, same as you. Yes?
But you made
Guys.
the wrong decision.
Guys,
Who did
I
this?
get it.
They're
that
not.
you
They're not
guys,
going to stop arguing. So we
Yeah,
should
I'm-
probably end this.
I'm gonna be like, you guys can stay here and
Oh,
chat
I'm
this.
I'm halfway expecting Kavir to just go, why don't you just shut up and get married? I'm halfway expecting that. I'm halfway was expecting that.
I'm never a proponent of marriage. I would never do that to someone.
Think of all the money you'd make on the invoice to the wedding, though.
Oh man, the divorce is where the money's at.
Exactly. And how fast do you think Adrie would divorce?
Would not be a
Tobias.
wedding to begin.
Oh man, that's a slick idea. I should just start getting married to all these like rich people in town. That's a good way to get money.
Yeah, Lady
I hadn't even
Kavandra could be
considered
like
that.
the majorest gold digger in all of Barovia.
Oh, that'd be fantastic.
You're welcome, David.
I'm not dealing with that shit.
Why don't you ever want to roleplay the wedding night, David? Why don't you ever want to roleplay the wedding night?
Once again, we want to thank you guys for listening to Freelance Heroism. We hope you're having just as much fun listening as we are playing. Visit us at facebook.com/freelanceheroism and leave us a like. If you want to see our adventures in comic form, The Professional illustrates our misadventures and more at 1d4rounds.com. And if you want to support us, consider donating. We're at patreon.com/freelance_heroism. Keep an eye out for rewards as we add them.
Our theme music is Nady Sade by Knit Your Own Scarf, used under the Creative Commons license. You can find a link in the show notes. Our cast includes me, Dees Cassius as Kavir the Professional, Rachel Moore as Adrie the Wood Elf, Bubba Downs as Ragnik the Bold, Jake Sipple as Chunakute the Wayward Shaman, and of course, last but not least, our DM, David D. Walker.
Questions or comments? Send an email to freelanceheroismpodcast@gmail.com. And don't forget to give us a 5-star review wherever you get your podcasts. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you next week. In the meantime, the invoice is in the mail.